Hello and welcome to today's vlog. Today I wanted to talk to you about the importance of photography projects. I'm one of the most unmotivated people in the world at times, and I think summer has been a time when I've been very unmotivated, and I've spoken to a lot of other photographers who have felt that over summer. I think summer's a time where it's good to take time off like I did, but also it can be hard to be motivated during the summer. Long days, so you've got to be up early for a sunset, or you've got to be up late for up early for a sunrise, or up late for a sunset, and the bright blue skies and stuff don't always lead themselves fantastically to typical landscape photography. So you've got to look a bit closer and a bit more creative occasionally. But I think if you've got a photography project, this vlog was basically come from me looking at some old hard drives, and I saw some pictures of me, and wherever we used to go on like family weekend outings and stuff, I'd either set up the camera to take picture after picture after picture, and I'd jump in front of whatever it was, whether it be Fountains Abbey, whether it be in the shallows at the seaside or wherever, or my wife would take a picture of me doing it, or festivals and stuff like that. I've got pictures. I'll put a few up on the screen now for you. But I thought that would be a really cool and quite an interesting photography project, like jumping in different places. I was getting some good air between me and the ground, and it was a good way to remember where we'd been, and I put it on my Facebook page and all my friends would interact with it and stuff like that. I also did this really interesting jump with a couple of friends where one of us was doing that like Street Fighter, and the other two of us were like being blown away. It was very creative and fun to do as well. But I was also watching a TV show, Idiot Abroad or The Moaning of Life, one of the Carl Pilkington ones, and he meets up with the guy that does extreme ironing, and I also thought that would be a cool photo book or something similar, series of prints. And this Mr. Ironing chap is ironing on Kilimanjaro or on the top of a bus or abseiling or wherever. So that got me thinking about the importance of photography projects, and my lunchtime photography projects, some of them came from this book, which is 52 Weekend Digital Photo Projects in association with Digital Photo Magazine. I got gifted this one Christmas by some family, and it's good. The projects aren't always fantastic, but they can just spark something which then you develop into something else, which is good. But I'd recommend that book. I don't think it would have been too expensive. It says £17 on the back, but I don't think it's probably been about £5, hopefully. I don't want my family to be spending £17 on me. But yeah, stuff like that. And there's so many blogs and stuff online. If you type in photography project, you might just find something which gives you that spark. And I think a photography project is good for getting you out. It's a reason to go out, even when the weather's rubbish. If you're wanting to shoot the same tree in different places, or shoot the same tree every week for a year, or there's those YouTube videos where someone's taken a selfie picture of their own face for 10 years and then they use all them, put them all together, and you see them grow up 10 years or 20 years or whatever like that. Stuff like that is good, and it gives you a reason to shoot when sometimes you probably don't feel like shooting, or if the conditions aren't always great, or they don't lend themselves to what you wanted to go out and do that day. You've got a reason to go out. So I think it's good for the motivation. If you found the inspiration for something to do again and again, I think that's a really good thing. And yeah, the importance of photography projects. You can hone your skill on, I mentioned a tree. If you're taking if you're taking the same pictures of the same tree every week or every season, or maybe even once a year, you know where you're going, you've explored the tree, you've found the composition that you want to perhaps not repeat, but show in different seasons or lights, or maybe convert into black and white, or when the tree's lost its leaves, or some trees get felled, so that could be a really cool ending for a photo book. You've got spring, summer, autumn, winter, spring, summer, autumn, winter, and then it gets cut down. So I think there's a real importance for photography projects, personal photography projects as well, like stuff that I wouldn't share on YouTube, like showing the kids growing up. We take a picture of our lad in front of a door like every other parent does, but we have a my wife, because she's a graphic designer, she designs this is the year I'm going into at school, this is my teacher, this is what I want to be, this is the height I am. So when he's 18, we'll have the same picture, as long as he lets us, when he's got an opinion of his own. Take the pictures, then we'll have all these pictures that he'll be able to look back and say, oh yeah, I wanted to be a footballer then, or I wanted to be an astronaut then, or I wanted to be... And it's good for the family to remember, and it's good for you to have those memories. So as well as individual things that we'd want to share, it's good for memories and for keepsakes as well, in that sense. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you today. I've got quite a few ideas, photography project ideas, a couple from here for lunchtime photography, and also for things going forward. I want to, well, I won't give too much away, but yeah, expect a few photography project ideas and returning to the same locations or similar themes going forward. And I really encourage you to do the same thing. As I say, I've been really unmotivated, and I think that going out with other people as well is a good thing. I want to go to more meetups. I know that Mally's doing a lot of workshops / meetups in the St Helens, Liverpool area, and I want to try and get down to them, and I want to meet up with other people as well, and I'd love to meet up with people in the same location and see what we see differently, and then compare our pictures at the end, that kind of thing. I think that's a good project to do. So yeah, hopefully there'll be more projects on this channel going forward. As I say, I've got ideas. If you've got any ideas for me, please do share them. Feel free to share them. Send me a message, or send me a private message on my Facebook page, stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what you're up to, what projects you've got going forward. I really want to visit the lakes a little bit more. I'm giving a little bit away here, but I really want to visit the lakes a little bit more. And yeah, I've got a few ideas going forward, so hopefully they'll come to fruition on this channel soon anyway. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Sorry this was a bit of a desk job today. Hopefully in post-production I've added a few interesting pieces to keep your attention throughout the video. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing, and if you click like on this video, leave me a comment, it all helps. And if you click the little bell as well, you'll get notifications whenever I upload, although it is every Tuesday at 6 PM, although I might be changing that possibly in the new year. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.